Hello, day 13. Let's get straight into it today because I have one that honestly I think is like super, super important, especially being the day that it is today. You need to never put all of your eggs in the one basket. Now, today, TikTok is supposed to be getting banned in the US. Will that happen? I don't know. But the thing is, there is a potential for it to happen. And in the beginning of my journey, purely used TikTok. Like that was a platform that I used. I was getting crazy growth and, just within a couple of months, I had thousands of followers. And I'm going to tell you what happened to me. My account got banned. So I was generating, I was getting all of these followers. I was making crazy money in the beginning, like straight off the bat. And I was just like so swept up in all of it. I didn't even consider that I could lose my account. Like this, I'm talking like over a year ago. And I did. And honestly, like it happened. I didn't expect it. I just literally went to log in and my account wouldn't work. And I was like, oh my goodness. Like what is happening? I panicked. I'm gonna be real. I cried over a TikTok account. Like I was just like, oh my God, like I don't know what to do. Luckily, I had already started building my email list. And if you haven't already, like honestly, please build an email list. It's the only thing on social media that you actually own. Don't be silly with that. Build that email list. But the second thing is from there, like I learned my lesson. And I think that like today should, not everyone's lost their own account, so they don't know what that's like. But today should be the biggest like smack in the face to all of you that aren't already doing so. It's like, don't put all your eggs in the one basket, because what happens if that platform gets banned? What happens if your account gets banned? What happens if people just all of a sudden decide that they're boycotting that app? What happens if the algorithm changes and now you're chasing your tail because you can't catch up with that? What happens do you know what I mean? Like, do not put all of your eggs in that one basket. Trust me when I tell you that. It is a dangerous game to play. You are rolling a dice. Because the thing is, it's not even like we just have limited amount of options to use. Like there are so many different platforms. Like obviously TikTok, who knows what's happening with that? But like there's Instagram, there's YouTube, there's Threads, there's Facebook. Like honestly, like go all in and just put in the effort. Yesterday we talked about creating quality content. When you're mapping out your content, ask yourself, okay, cool, I've got a piece of content here. How could I repurpose it so that I can post it across Instagram, YouTube, and then I want the text-based option so that I can post it on my Facebook and my Threads. We've also talked about how we've got AI to use. Why are you not plugging in your content to that and be like, hey, can you please optimize this for a thread? Hey, can you please optimize this piece of content so that I can post it on Facebook? And then get it to add in the keywords for you and everything like that. Like honestly, work smarter, not harder. We have already talked about that. But this is just your reminder that like never put all of your eggs in the one basket. Because I'm praying for you that you will never get burned. But honestly, what's to say that you won't? Like I don't want you to be in that position. Trust me, I know, like I was very, very, very fortunate that it happened to me at the very beginning of my journey, because I was like, oh, won't do that again. But imagine if I had have just been like living in a world of being naive, had built my business purely on one platform, and then 12 months in my account got banned. Then I'd be upset. But I do want this to be a reminder, as I just mentioned earlier, that the email list is the only thing that you ever truly own. Like it really genuinely is. All social media accounts, you're renting them. Like you don't own them, you're borrowing them, because if the platform says, hey, you can't be on the platform anymore, guess what? You can't be on that platform and there's nothing that you can do about it. Trust me. Trust me, I've tried. So the only thing that you ever really truly own is that email list. And if I'm being honest with you, email lists can actually be quite valuable as well if you think about the assets that you hold within your business. So build it. But I'll do another episode talking about an email list and how like you actually want to build it in a way that like actually makes sense, because there's no reason to A, build an email list and then B, like not use it, or like use it and it just be like one of those scammy ones that people just like, oh, straight to the spam folder, or like, oh, better not open that. Like you actually want to give a purpose to that. But anyway, not to get off track, today we are talking about making sure that you are not rolling the dice and putting all your eggs in the one basket. This is a simple one. You don't need to audit it or anything like that. You're going to know straight away when I've been talking about this is this you? And if it is, I want to know what platforms you intend to be across in 2025. If you're already across multiple platforms, again, I want to know that. I'm interested to hear it. I'm interested to hear if you're purely creating content in a video base, if you are doing text-based content, like what is your plan and how are you ensuring that you're in multiple places to make sure that your business is protected? Come into Charismatic Creators. Let me know. I'm super interested in this.